Hello there, I'm Steve from Mac84 and welcome to another Mac84 live stream. We got boxes of stuff today, so be prepared for boxes. How's everyone doing? We got Martin in the chat, we have Enzo, we have Micro Hobbyist Retro, Homebrew, Computers. Always troubling to get past that one. Francois is here, Brad is here, Joe is here, Chris is here, Bruce at Breaking Creations is here, Shoal Fox is here. Tom Computing is here. Let's see. Rudy's here. We have Jeremy, DJ Craze, Colin, Charlie, SJ, Brian's here. Whoops. Chat scrolled by. Oh boy. You picked up about 300 floppy disks there. I went through most already, and they're mostly Mac stuff. Me want. Hopefully they're all stuff that has been archived. Those $20 shoe boxes. Interesting. Maybe I didn't see those. Maybe I did. I can't remember. Oh no, yeah. I did go through those, and I didn't really see anything that was like unique. It looked like a bunch of like copies of copies. Chris is here. George is here. Another Colin is here. Quack. Storm Crash is here. Derek is here, and Scott and Thomas and Falcor. All right. I think that's everybody. How's everyone doing? Happy Wednesday. Week is halfway over. Yay. Alright, so, if you did not see the video I did about VCF East Swap Meet, please check it out. Hey, Mike, how's it going? I forget even how many, I think I got like 2,000 views on that, which was good, because the last video I did on that crummy scanner, and, yeah, so, what do you got? You got 2,400 views, there we go, nice. Alright, cool, so, got a bunch of stuff from there to open up, but I also have this big box. This is from Trina, and she's probably asleep. I'm not going to bother her and wake her up, and then she'll get angry at me. But this is a big old box from Canada. It's a big box. In fact, it's so big, we're going to use the other camera to point at it. She bought a bunch of stuff from, I think there was like a computer swap meet or something like that. And it was toward the end of the day, the guy didn't want to take it home, and she made him an offer on the stuff, and she got a bunch of stuff. So there were a bunch of live streams on her channel where people were like, like vultures picking up like body parts. Like, I want that. There were some edible goodies apparently in here, so we'll see, Bruce. But we're going to switch to the Wi-Fi cam. Now, I'm streaming from a decade-old Mac here. This may not be that smooth. Hopefully, the audio remains okay from this camera. And we're going to go to the Wi-Fi cam. Oh, there it goes. And there we go. Wow, the color is so different from here to here. Oh, alright, well, what the hell. Might as well, alright? I have the big box over here. I'm not moving it. So, this is going to be interesting. I have a good recollection of what's in here. At least I did a week ago. Hopefully there's a lot of padding in here, because this is a big box. This is a very big box. And it was not cheap to ship. As the recipient of that bill, I can tell you that. Thankfully, it was in Canadian dollars and not US dollars. But anyway. And yes, I have, have the remains of that PowerBook 3400 still on my desk. All right, good. There is some padding in here. Quite a bit. All right, let's get all this out of the way. Oh my gosh, just a box of crap. Ah, this is my kind of box. Oh, Lord. This was a mistake. This is Trina's box, yes. This was a mistake. I mean, you know, you think, like, yeah, I could use some of these things. Like, SideQuest disc would be cool. Oh, God. Well, I'm now the proud owner of whatever format this is. Oh, good thing my wife's not watching. She would murder me. Murder me. I'd be murdered. All right, well, let's get the cables out of the way. There's going to be a lot. Yeah, there's some weird stuff in here that I wanted one of, and then Trina's like, haha, you get 50. So, like, this monstrosity. Come on, camera. You're an iPhone. You should be able to focus on the thing, not my face. Yeah, it has a lot of... What the hell? Come on. Kiss. Wow. Alright, well, anyway, it's a thing. And all the cables are going in a bin because they're not too exciting. Got some audio cables, some Molex cables. Some of these I requested interest specifically in. Like these audio cables with the breakout. Like these are handy. Alright? I mean, I could buy them online, but you know, the cables were not the heavy thing here. We'll get to that. These are just miscellaneous things. I regret my decision already. We do have a PowerBook power adapter. This is a serial number 343249, 7.5 volts, 2 amp. And it's just the standard one. It's not for a color or anything like that. Alright. Yes, this is the appetizer before the main course. Well, I'm glad this survived, because this is the big thing I really wanted. It was sort of shielded by wires, I guess. This is a caddy drive, but it's black. And so I'm putting this in my Macintosh TV. So it'll be all black and happy and not the beige that's in there. So, by the way... If you watched the Apple event, you might have seen the iMac. Probably didn't see the other computer that was hiding in the shadows. But alright, let's keep digging here. What the hell is this? Oh, that's some type of a thing. That's going to go in the scuzzy bin. It might not be scuzzy, but it's scuzzy looking. Got a modem cable here. Hopefully a lot of this stuff will take up less space once I sort through it. The PowerBook video cable. Always handy to have. Yes, it was a caddy load drive, Bruce. These are a bunch of BNC cables for FinNet Ethernet because I'll make a network out of them because I'm stupid. And here's a bunch of the connectors to do that with. Oh boy, why isn't this camera focusing? Come on, you're an iPhone. You should be able to be like, oh, there's a thing too close. Let me focus. Hopefully you've been hearing me this entire time. Okay, good. I had the thing scroll down. I couldn't see. Oh boy. Yeah, there might be some of those cards in here. I'm not sure what she decided to send my way. I'm just standing up for a second. Let's see. Can I focus? Oh, either way. Oh boy. Yeah, let me just get some of the redundant stuff out of the way. There are some neat things besides cables. What the hell is... Why did you send me this, Trina? This is going in the garbage. I'll just probably break off the LED panels. I do not trust this. This is so plasticky. Ugh. Got a firewire cable. Phone net adapter. What the heck is some serial cable? Oh, yeah, I actually asked for this because I have a serial printer that only takes this. I figured that would be a good thing. I know, I'm excited. I'm excited. When is Bruce's next live stream? I ask him that question every day. And he tells me to go screw myself. Well, he uses more colorful language than that. Oh, this is broken. That's good. Oh yeah, that cable goes to this label printer. This is probably busted. Well, ooh, we have a quick drive. I don't think there's a drive in there. Yeah, there's definitely not a drive in there. Well, interesting. A tape of some kind. A fruit bar. She did say she was going to put some candy in there. I did not expect it to be hidden in all of the piles of crap. Thank you. That's very kind of you, Trina. Whenever you watch this. Oh boy, all right. We're getting to the bottom here. Firewire cable. Oh, it's an old quick cam. It's her turn to be straight. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's the old PC quick cam with your choose your dongle of power and your connection. All of this to run a stupid webcam. Oh god. Oh god. But there are some goodies in here, like these SCSI cables, which I only have a handful of. These come in handy. These are like the high density 68 pin or whatever they are. Bunch of documentation in here. We got DVD to go card here. Let's see what else is in here. Oh yeah, this thing. This is a weird thing. It's probably some part of like some amusement equipment because it says like coin or bill. So there's probably like a sensor for that. There's a battery or some sort of thing. I don't know why. I don't think I agreed to that, but that's a weird connector. More proprietary things. Well, I can practice my soldering. Another SCSI cable? No. Well, sure. At least I have a bag to put the stuff in. Alright, BNC cable, firewire cable. These are some CDs I have to archive. These are compact getting started software CDs. So I have to archive those for my friend Retrotech Chris. Got a BNC Terminator here. What the hell is this? Oh. DirectJet EX. Alright, so to parallel to Ethernet. Hey, Christopher. And anybody else that did not say hello to. Hello. I don't think I have a printer that'll work with this. Trina's idea of a prank. Anakin Skywalker action figure from the Phantom Menace. You go over there. Oh no, he's on the floor. We'll get back to him. Apple Audio Vision. So at some point in time, somebody had an Audio Vision disc. There's a Apple Audio Vision display disc again, a different type. Compact restore disc. Put that with the CDs. Something I'll probably have to scan. NetBridge. I actually have the discs for this. So, if that's not already scanned, it will be scanned. Oh, and yes, there are some questionable hard drives. That probably was the majority of the cost of this stupid box. 4.3 gigs. I thought they were all SCSI. Well, this one's SCSI. This is the one I was interested in. Because it's SCSI. Oh, boy. Yes, I have the high ground because I'm taller. Another SideQuest disc. Put that in the disc pile. Another Oh, this is like a Canon reference CD. I'll archive that. Why not? It must be Italian. Fragile. What's in this? This might be for you, Mike. Maybe? Yeah, I think it's like a floppy controller or hard drive controller card or something like that. This camera's not going to focus because it hates me. Sorry. But it has a bunch of things. Oh, come on, you stupid camera. It's almost better if you're like... There must be a setting on this or something. I don't know. I'm sorry. Yeah, well then Justin should have paid shipping for this box. Oh, God. Well, I'm going to put the hard drives in a pile. They go way down the carpet. Oh, more drives. I was just curious. USB to Ethernet, which is used for serial, I believe. Wire up the quick cam, yeah. That'll help. I said no to this, Trina. She suggested this and I said no. There's a copy on the Internet Archive. I do not need to know about pocket PCs. Oh, goodness. Oh, boy. This is more cables. Oh, this was interesting. Smart Dock USB. And that looks like a SCSI, but it might just be some proprietary thing. It doesn't mention anything about anything. And looking, the company is ViPower. So, again, the focus is bad. So, now I actually have one of those HPI packs. And I have never used it because, why? Oh, this was neat. This is a NetBridge, and it's like a serial thing. Has 2 Apple serial ports on the back. And that's what the manual goes for. So there you go. So that was neat. That's one of the things I actually really wanted. Bruce, yes. As long as you cover the shipping, you can send me whatever trash you want. Again, Trina, I said like 1 or 2 hard drives. Not several. Oh, God. I'm pretty sure what happened is while I wasn't on the stream, everyone was just, I'll put it in Steve's box. Got BNC cable, some Molex connections, and the rest are just, these I did think were interesting. I didn't need all of them, but just like weird tapes. This one's sealed. I actually think I could use this one. But yeah, that's about it. There's some floppies floating around in here supporting Microsoft Windows self-study troubleshooting lab disk. So that'll be neat. We volunteer stuff for you. Yes. Yes. And I paid the price, both in the amount of crap in my basement and shipping. This was kind of interesting just as like something like as a piece to put on your shelf or something. It's a PostScript cartridge for an HP LaserJet. And you shove it in there and you get different fonts. This has Avant-Garde, Gothic, Bookman, Courier, Helvetica, Times, and Symbol. Copyright 1990, Hewlett-Packard. That's pretty neat. So that's about what's in this box. I'm going to put some of these CDs back in here. And get this out of the way. Ugh. Oh boy. Okay, let's switch around here. I don't think we need that camera anymore. We don't have a big hulking box. But in all seriousness, thank you, Trina, for sending that to me. There were some goodies in there that I did want. And anybody who decided to put all of those hard drives in my box, I have a bill to send you. So this is stuff that I picked up from VCF East, from the swap meet that came out that occurred on Saturday. Oh look, part of a broken PowerBook. So if you watch that video, you know where I got this stuff from. And a lot of it I did not show in that video because things were in boxes. And I'm like, I'm not opening that stuff. I'll do it in a stream later. Welcome to that stream later. So, all right, let's take a look at some of these things. So some of this stuff was bundled, so I bought some documentation. And we'll go through that first. So this is a copy of System 753. Yes, it is a Moeller Mac. One of two hiding out in the basement. Only one works. So we have System 7.5 on CD-ROM, which is neat. And there's the Apple Internet Connection Kit on CD, and then we have the Disk Tools floppy, which is cool. I did not have this version of System 7.5. I'd love to have it in the box, but I don't have the box, but at least I have the book now, so that's neat. It's the upgrade manual. So we also have the Internet Connection Kit manual, which I did have, but you know, these were all in a set. And I also got this from somebody else. Dinosaur Safari and The Tale of Peter Rabbit. The bunny was cute. So I'm like, alright. It was a free CD. It's for Macintosh. I don't know if it's archived. So no AOL CDs for me. This was another piece of documentation I picked up. Shaun of Action Retro should recognize this. Well, kind of. His is similar. But this is a Turbo 601 rather, PowerPC upgrade card. And so this is the manual for that. Don't know if it had any discs in it. It was like $2, so I said, you know, whatever. I'll figure it out. Somebody bookmarked the No, I Do Not Hear a Bong page and wrote Apple Option PR at the top to reset the PRAM. So that's funny. We have, that's what I was hoping for. We have a Daystar Flyer. That's cool. We're going to look at that in a second. A disposable grounding wrist strap. That's neat. We have a warranty registration card. They never registered for their warranty. Important. Building a starter floppy disk for use. Okay, so that's important note. Oh, we might have discs. Let's see what's in here. We have two floppies, which are not labeled. So, who knows what's on here. Hopefully the software. But let's take a look at this flyer. This will be cool. Evaluating upgrade speeds. Oh, this is awesome. Bigger is better. Look at that. Macintosh 2, Quadra 700. The benchmarks to the right represent real-world results. We ran all of the various configurations and regular applications to give you a true representation of results you can expect. Oh, look at those prices. Oh no, those are documents. Sorry. I thought those were prices in thousands. I was like, huh? That's cool. Oh, and it opens like a book. I'll have to scan this in. It's not too big. Oh, that's cool. Bruce, look! Look at it! For 040, 030, and entry-level Macs. That's awesome. This has some pricing information on it, I think. No, it does not. It just refers you to a code there. So we have the Power Cache 030, Power Card 601, Turbo 040, Turbo 601, and Power Pro 601. I believe that's similar to the one that Sean had, the 66 megahertz one, in his Quadra 700. That's really cool. That's really cool. So, very glad I picked that up. Have the manual. I think this manual is online, or a version of it is. But anyway, for $2, I could not say no. And I didn't pay, I don't think, the list prices for a lot of these. I put a lot of the manuals and stuff together, and we made a deal with the seller. Well, DJ Craze, you never know what you're going to open. Let's put that down here. So that's the Daystar one. Now this was something I was happy to pay $5 whole for. It's a set of Quadra 840 AV goodies. What are the odds of that? And I love that they wrote Option Command PR. That's great. I'm doing all right. Hope you're doing okay, Ryder. Anybody else I forgot to say hello to? Hello. Let's see what we got here. We have your standard getting started book. We have the Install Me First for the Quadra 660 AV and 840 AV. How about that? I did not have this disc, so that's really cool. And we have the guide for the Apple CD300i, which is the internal CD-ROM drive that was an option on the Quadra 840 AV. We have a guide that is for desktop Macintoshes, you know, their user's guide. I'm going to slide these back in so we don't use them. The CD was really the thing I wanted, because I don't have a physical copy of the CD. I have a disc image, but you know, the CD, the original CD. I mean, pretty damn cool. So glad to have that when I finally resurrect Quadra. Now they'll go great with it. They threw this in, Apple CD 600E. But I think they have some goodies in here. Let's open up this bag. We'll help you get up and running. Oh, there we go. CD-ROM sampler disc. Setup disc, rather. That's neat. That's cool. So notice, read license agreement before breaking seal. Well, I guess I didn't, because that seal is sealed. So we have Mac Link Plus registration card. I literally registered this piece of software on my emulator today. Look at that registration number. Watch out. What year is this from? Does not say, but they did mail part of that in, apparently. Protect your investment for years to come. Yes, I did, Bruce. I have to do a video about that. This registration card is actually a free gift in disguise. Let me guess. Subscription to a magazine, a mouse pad, or a pen. There we go. We got the mouse pad and your subscription to magazines. How's your free gifts? We have an update to the manual that didn't make it in time. Then we have a advertisement for their product registration and such. So very, very cool. All right, let's put that back in here so we don't lose that. And there are some pieces of hardware we'll be looking at. I want to get through this box first. This is cool. Bruce is going to be drooling over this. So at the end of the day, I walked by this guy's table, and this was sitting there. And I thought, oh, it's a zip drive. I'll need another zip drive. Look closer. 750 megabytes. Woo, boy. So not only do we have the drive, that's a Zip 750 IDE drive. That looks to be in phenomenal shape. We have a disc for it as well. How cool is that? $5 whole for the drive and the disc. I have an external 750 disc drive. I think it's the USB one or the FireWire one, I forget. Now I have an internal one. So that's very cool. Probably not going to like use them other than like demoing them, just tinkering around. I'm not going to use them to transfer files because I have everything networked. But it's in like the Apple service box and everything. Isn't that neat? Yeah, these didn't stick around for much longer because everyone was burning CDs. And iOmega was kind of in the toilet at that point. But I thought that was really neat. So totally had to pick that up. This was on the free pile. This is a combo drive for an iBook. So that's a DVD-ROM drive and CD burner. So there you go. Have no idea if that mechanism was reliable because I've never used it. So I do not have an opinion of it. I'm sure you could maybe find out information online about it. But yes, the G3 does need a zip drive. Wouldn't it be funny if I put a Zip 750 in there? You're like, what are you doing to me? No, I want a Zip 100. No. So yeah, we have an iBook combo drive. Come in handy probably, maybe. Future thing. These were $5 each. I got a pair of them. These are PowerBook Duo power supplies. You can never have enough vintage Mac power supplies. These may be dead. They may not work, but for $5 whole, I'm willing to take that chance. These are model number AA19200, and they are 24 volts, 1.5 amp out. So there you go. Conflicting information that some of these may work on the G3, but I'm not sure if it provides enough amperage out. Do you need any more iBook optical drives? Probably not. I do have a box of iBook parts somewhere, so I might be okay. But I do appreciate the you reaching out. Now this is a box that is misleading. You might think there's a thing in there. It's not. This is a bunch of software and stuff. So we're going to take a look at what's inside. Because I only got a little bit of a preview of this when I opened up the box. There goes my camera because I'm using a shoddy USB cable that I keep intending to replace. Sorry, give me a second. Alright. Lousy USB-C. Come on. Come back. Please. Oh, what the heck. Ugh. Lousy electronics with things going on. Hold, please. That should do it. There we go. Oh, that's great. Alright, well. So first we have the official strategy guide for Mist. Oh, boy. Covers the PC, Mac, CD-ROM, the Sega Saturn version, PlayStation, and 3DO. You know, I've never really been big into Mist, and I think now I could accomplish it. So, that's pretty neat. Bonus full-color Mist poster inside. Is there still the poster? I think there is. That's cool. Oh, man. I have a boxed copy of it somewhere. But, looks like this is a bunch of manuals for things. We have Load Runner, The Legend Returns. By Sierra Online Incorporated from 1994. Warning, 3 Mist hints inside. Open only if in dire need. Well, spoiler alert. Hint 1. To access the places of protection... access to places of protection starts by examining everything on the library walls. If you still need more help, unfold this flap. Hint 2. Access to the places of protection starts by understanding the function of the map in the library. Hint 3. And it just tells you more. That's interesting. So, we got that for me. The Excel Charge Video Battery Reconditioner and Quick Charger Tool. So, some sort of manual for that. Sorry, Bruce. I hope I didn't give you any spoilers there. My goodness. So, this might be something to scan in. I don't know how important that is. This is neat. iOmega Zip Accessories. We got a little pamphlet here. Ooh, look at that. Look at all these goodies. I know what I want for Christmas. Got a carrying case, a mini zip case, disc organizers, SCSI adapters, power adapters, SCSI PCI or ISA adapters, Disc Fit Pro, Retrospect, bunch of stuff. I always like looking at these things. It takes me back. That's cool. That's neat. Oh, that's Bruce spoilers. Oh, nose. Apple MPEG Media System. Now that's an uncommon manual, because that's I have it over there. The Apple MPEG Media System was an add-on card for a very limited time that Apple sold. That basically allowed 68K Macs to use certain software that could actually, better use video encoding and things like that. So you get like a special piece of software, like what version of Zork? There's like a Zork 3 or something like that. That is compressed with MPEG video, and you could use that special software with this on your 68K Mac with this hardware card. And yeah, this tells you how to install it. But of course, the kicker was PowerPC Macs came along like 8 months later. There was no reason you needed this anymore. You could just do it all in software. So, all right. So yeah, well, this was a hardware solution because the 68K processor cannot decode MPEG video on its own. PowerPC could with some software help. So that was a hardware solution, not before QuickTime. QuickTime was before that. But hey, Chris, how's it going? Hey, Tom. Hey, anybody else I forgot to say hello to? 8.5 instruction manual. Ooh, this is cool. Oh, wow. Enhance your Macintosh with advanced multimedia capabilities. Oh, look at that. Got a style writer, got a quick take, got Apple powered speakers too, Apple MPEG technology, external video connector. Oh, hey, Will. Thank you for the super chat. Eep! Hey, Steve said the link to Google Drive, load drive, up and running. Sorry for the... Oh, no worries. No worries at all. And no... poopy. Oh, of course the camera works when I drop it. But the minute I breathe on that USB cable, it's gonna stop working. But no, Will, that's no worries at all. No worries at all. But thank you so much. Yes, I did download that this afternoon. I did not get a chance to respond to you yet, but I could respond to you in person. Thank you very much for archiving that. I'll put it on Macintosh Garden if it's not there already, and I'll be sure to try out that disk drive. I hope it works. But look at this. Look at this flyer. Got the kids on top of a massive monitor. Just demoing some of this stuff here. That's pretty darn neat. That's really cool. And don't worry if you don't have money for the super chat. I don't want anyone to go broke on my regard, please. Top Gear Overdrive for the Nintendo 64. I don't know if I have that game, but somebody did. Avid Video Shop 3. This looks like an insert to part of a box. Or some sort of... maybe, yeah, I think you would like fold it on itself like a triangle. But, hey, Retrofox, you missed a big-ass box from Trina with a bunch of wires and junk in it. And now we're going through some of the software from VCF, all the booklets and things like that. So, you didn't miss much. That's what you missed. But, Avid Video Shop 3. There we go. Yeah, 25-pin to Centronics cable. And, oh, how about this? At Ease 2.0, quick reference card. How about that? Oh, that's neat. It unfolds. That's pretty cool. Kid Picks, Mouse Practice, Reader Rabbit 3.0, Wagon Train 1848. That's some pretty cool stuff. Yeah, well, the camera will break, I'm sure. Oh, this, yeah, I saw this. This is really neat to me, okay? Because when I was growing up, my mom had a checkbook cover that had Star Wars on it, and I still have it. And this is like a similar advertisement for that stuff. And so it's like available in your galaxy, and they're like customized check, graphics and sayings and stuff. It's really silly. I love it. But on the other side, you have an offer for a similar checkbook. Mine, or the one we had, just had that blue Star Wars logo from the 90s on it. But this is one for a leather checkbook cover. That's cool. Chris, I did not, because I did look through them. They didn't seem to be anything that was unique. It was all copies of copies. This seems to be an illegible prescription for something for somebody. We don't need to see that. This is a in-dash installation kit instruction for a radio of some kind. Or some type of thing. Hey, Mike, do you need this? Some car stereo thing. Merchandising. Here's pissed Bruce, but I'm sorry to say that the CD-ROM is not inside. 4 million people have trashed the island. Now it's your turn. It's a parody. Oh, boy. Install the piss CD-ROM. Get pissed on the phone. Look at that. That's ridiculous. That's funny. I've heard of it. I've never played it, but I guess I never will because the CD-ROM isn't in there. But I have the manual for Guy Spy and the Crystals of Armageddon. I've never heard of this, but apparently it came out for System 6 and 7. Does anybody have any recollection of this? What are the system requirements? Oh, it says it there. Macintosh 2 or LC, CD-ROM drive, 16 or 256 color. System 6 or 7, and a keyboard. I guess you need a keyboard. Oh, it's more like a slideshow. Interesting. Ooh, Netscape Navigator quick reference card. I wish I had the box copy of Netscape Navigator. Oh, this is for Windows. Boo. Well, it does say Mac stuff on the back. I guess it's just the graphics that they used for it. Toolbar, directory. That's pretty damn neat. That's cool. That's neat. Oh, register your Apple product. I wonder what they were registering. Well, somebody scribbled all over it. Oh, 8.5 retail. I should send this in. Got to make sure my copy of 8.5 is registered. Tech support for Netscape Navigator. Well, I got my Netscape Navigator serial number. Don't anybody steal this. This is very important and personalized to me. Okay? Thank you. Got a Apple service and support guide. Oh, I used to have one of these and it got worn in my wallet. I put this in my wallet in high school because that's how big of a geek I was. That's fantastic. It still has the card. Oh, that's great. That's awesome. I love it. Got some important doodles. Wow, thank you, camera. Thank you for focusing on the thing. We'll help you get up and running, or keep you up and running. Offbeat New York, an insider's tour. Macintosh MPEG version. I wish I had the damn CD. I know this guy because I bought stuff from him before. I'm going to ask if he finds this CD. Because it's an MPEG version that goes with that card. So that'd be cool if he has that disc. Let's see. Convert your word processing documents into HTML with Net Transmit. Yeah, everything in Broken Garage, but that's not a bad idea. Got over $400 in offers on internet products. Netscape. Another Netscape support card. The same deviled egg. We got technical support. New York Times on the web. And this was free stuff, so I'm not really. It's all bonus. Take some free advice from the leader in remote access. Simply mail this card, fax it to blah blah blah, or phone us. That's the same company that made that device I had, Shiva. I remember getting Mac OS X Jaguar from the store. I think we got it at B&H Photo in New York. All right, well that's all the manuals and goodies that was in this box. If anybody has that weird New York, I'm going to take a picture of that actually. If anybody has that MPEG version of that CD-ROM, let me know. I would like this archived because I have this stupid, this isn't my phone. This is my spare phone that I was going to use the camera, and then it didn't like the Droid Cam stuff, so I stopped. Because I would like to archive that because I have the stupid MPEG card. So that's what was inside there. We're going to run out of space pretty quickly here. Now we get to some hardware. This was neat. A Mac Alley 2-button mouse. That's funny, Steve. I'm glad you made his night. Hopefully he got a lot of candy. So this is doesn't have a model on it, just says 2-button mouse. So I don't think I had one of these. But what was funny is while walking around the flea market, someone gave me the manual for one of these. So what are the odds of that? Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, if you have to sort of make a trip out of it. Oh, I got one of these. I had one that was clear. These stack, so I think that'll be fun to do. This is a USB hub from Belkin. I don't have the power cord, but hopefully it should be fairly standard. So you have 4 USB 1.1 ports, and you got a USB-B connector there. And some of these you were able to, like, I think, swap out this, because this was clear. You'd swap that out, and you could switch colors. I think I have a graphite one, but yeah. One of the copies from his family pack. Oh, that's neat. Yeah, so funny story about Jaguar. We walked all over. No camera, no. We walked all over New York to go to the B&H photo place because we wanted to get the family version of Jaguar 10.2 because we thought, oh, well, you know, we're going to install on more than one computers. Got to get the family edition. Looked all over. We couldn't find it. They didn't know what we were talking about. I think the next day or two, we ended up at the Apple store. We're like, we can't find the family edition. They're like, oh, well, we don't have it right now. We only have the standard copy. And my dad was just like talking to the guys like, is there any difference between it, or is it just one of those silly licensing things? And the guy looked around and he's like, just one of those silly licensing things. You could install it as much as you like. He's like, okay, we'll take the regular copy. It's like, it's just, we took time to look around and it was just like, same damn thing. Oh, this was free. iMic. So this is by Griffin Technology. And you basically get audio input and output when you plug in the USB port of this little device. And it has audio in and out. There's a little switch there. And what's nice is, I had one of these growing up. I think this is a newer revision of it. But my dad had a G3 tower, a G4 tower rather. And somehow the microphone or the sound out jack got screwed up. So he had to use one of these. Thankfully, he had one. He bought one to be able to replicate that because it was messed up. So this is the iMic external USB sound card. And yeah, connect a microphone, line in, or turntable into the iMic's input. Yeah, so there you go. New mic for your streams. I wonder if this will work on a Intel Mac. Who knows? Oh, a nice gentleman gave this to me. This is Apple's official dual link DVI to mini DisplayPort adapter. So this is for your Apple 30-inch cinema display if you want to use it on a MacBook. Apparently these things fail, like a lot. So I actually have a third-party one that I actually used for quite a period of time when I was using that 30-inch cinema display. But I never had the Apple one, never wanted to buy one because apparently they failed. This one seems to be in pretty good shape. So who knows if this one would work better or not. But now I do have one, so that's neat. This I bought because I have one that's broken. This is an external FireWire CD burner. So I thought that was neat. It broke because I put the wrong power adapter in there when I was a kid. And I smelled something burning awful. And yeah, that'll do it. But you have two FireWire ports here. An on-off button. It's a Q-Fire. I believe it's a 12X or 10X burner. Maybe I think it's a 12X and 10X rewritable. So how about that? But I love the design of these things. My aunt had one for her iMac G3 graphite, and it matched it perfectly. So we also have this. I bought this from my friend Brian. Got 250 megabyte zip disks, new in the packaging. Mike, you don't have to give me a super chat. We've talked about this, buddy. Eep. But I'm glad you did get your desk set up. We're watching this in glorious HD on a 32-inch monitor. That's scary. Nobody should be watching me in high definition. But glad to hear your desk is set up. I look forward to you streaming next because I can't keep up the pace with you and Bruce slacking. It's like, what am I supposed to do here? But yeah, we got a bunch of cool zip disks in there. These are not the round ones because they later came out with these with like a rounded shape. These are just like your standard looking zip disks. But on the bottom, this is opaque instead of like a shiny reflective crystal. And I guess that tells the drive like what size the disk is or whatever. So, oh boy, burned up the ribbon cable. Ouch. Yeah, YouTube doesn't notify people sometimes, Carl. Sorry about that. Bruce is just lazy. Oh boy, I put that back in the box to make the box heavier. Oh, this is neat. This is a friend gave me at the show. He said a very angry man gave him these. These were referenced in my swap meet video. These are two processor cards. One appears to be a 350 megahertz. And the other is either a 350 or a 400. This has an OWC label on it. The pen's looking okay shape. Some of them are slightly bent. But this says Motorola XPC 7400. And this one says IBM 25 PowerPC 750 blah, 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 350. So I'm not exactly sure what particular revisions these are. But it looks to me like these would go in with the first generation G3 or G4. That's what I would assume. I will have to test this at some point. But, you know, it has... I was talking to RetroFox about this. You know, your heatsink goes over here. And those chips kind of stick out. So, PowerPC modules given in anger. So, all right. So so we got some confirmation here. Apparently, the 750 is a G3. So this may go in that one, assuming they work. I have no clue about this. And then this one is a G4. Now, I'm not sure, really do not know, if you could just upgrade to a G4 just by replacing the processor. And unfortunately, some of these pins on this one look a bit gnarly. So I'm not sure if that is fixable or not. But these were a freebie. He said, I don't have a thing to use these in. Can you? And I said, yeah, sure, why not? So... same socket. I think the voltages are the same. I'll take some PowerPC cards from an angry man. Oh, boy. Went to Apple Store for the Jaguar release. Stood in line with a bunch of folks. And, of course, a large bag and a soft PC later. Oh, soft PC. Nice. Speaking of soft PC, I got a box of that software somewhere here. Got a green floppy disk. Because who could say no to a neon green floppy disk? The camera's not doing it justice. But you ever heard one of those SCSI ATAPI CD-ROM changers? I've heard of them. I don't have one, though. Minus the cache. Oh, interesting, Martin. I'll have to look that up. Yeah, I'm neon green floppy. I mean, why not? Oh, mine is real PC. Oh, excuse me, Bruce. I didn't want to misrepresent any horrible soft PC style emulation here. I do have a soft PC box, but it's on the other side of the basement, and it is fairly crushed. This was in the free pile. I believe this is a... the hell is this? Oh, this must be year 2000. Oh, this must be a PowerBook G4 titanium logic board, right? So it looks like to me. That's what I would guess, because it has a full VGA on it, so it must be the earlier revision. That's right. That's right. You have better memory than I do, Showfox. And there's a bunch of, like a weird heatsink style thing here. And the reason I took this, Bruce knows, because I was trying to figure out some digital audio tomfoolery. This might give us a bit of a hint there. But who knows? You never say no to free parts, huh? I know, I have a problem. But maybe one of these edge connectors or something like that will come in handy. I mean, this whatever that is, little ferrite or little thing, that's destroyed. But that capacitor looks pretty bulgy. But hey, parts is parts. Always on the lookout for an MDD. There's actually a few MDDs there. So, well, some of the G3 PowerBooks did have VGA out. We'll be showing one in a moment. This was on the free pile, along with the FireWire 800 to 800 cable. I'll need to find out the pinout of this, but it's basically a FireWire 800 and 400 and eSATA SATA dock. So there you go. I think it was designed to sit under an iMac. I do have the top that goes over it. That was also in the free pile. At some point in time, there was a hard drive in this. So I think that's actually pretty neat. But I'd have to find the specs of the power cord for that. See if there's a name on this. There's a date of 2009. But I am actually do not have a lot of FireWire cases that still work. So whenever I see them, I snatch them up. So even if it's only a partial one, I said yes, I'll take that one. So yeah, and in here, so my friend Saul gave me this. The fake leather is just deteriorating on this. But it's called Support Plus, and a friend gave it to him. it's some sort of camera with a line in and a line out. And like the camera lens is there. And you like turn it. It's the weirdest thing. He's like, I don't know if it works. It's weird. You want it? I'm like, sure. So we got, 5 volt DC. We got a USB mini B connector. We got a headphone jack. Support Plus model SP-PMP 51C-0003. Oh, personal media player, PMP, 20 gigabytes. Okay, so that's pretty neat. It's like a widescreen-ish video player thing. That's kind of cool. I would wash a PCB with isopropyl alcohol. That's what I would wash it with, unless it was like really like deteriorated or something. Okay, that's pretty neat. Looks like it has an add-on for a battery here. So that probably... Oh, yeah, that's this. There's like a dock. Never mind. And 5 volts, 2 amps. Okay. So I need to find a 5 volt, 2 amp DC adapter. That's pretty neat. Thank you again, Saul, for that. Oh, wait. There's the adapter. Well, now we have to plug the damn thing in, don't we? Let's see if that battery has aged well, huh? I bet it hasn't. Oh, boy. Plug it in, plug it. Bzz, pow. Stream ends. Oh, we're not going to use the dock. I'm just going to plug it directly into the... There. Let's see what happens. Oh, there it goes. The Digital Life with Sorel. Is he related to Jor-El? We have a menu that looks like, people that made the Tamagotchi designed it. So that's neat. Let's see, we got a FM radio, audio playback, audio record, video playback, video record, image playback, image record, text view, system settings, time set. This thing has everything. Let's see, anybody put any videos on it? Accessing hard drive. No files under movie. Okay. Maybe that's for the best. How the heck do I go back here? Oh, this menu system leaves a lot to be desired here. Oh God, we got images on here. Somebody's house. They're doing a house walkthrough. You can see a hot water heater in a basement. I bet you this was from a realtor. Oh no, it's going through photos. I guess we better not show this on camera just in case. Oh, there's kitty cats. Aw. Go back to the kitty cats. Look at kitty cats. And Volkswagen. So there's no videos on here, but there's photos. So interesting. Looks like they took this to some sort of Comic-Con convention type Otakon thing. I don't know what the heck that is. But yeah, so yeah, try not to show anything personal. I'm just showing very generic things. That looks like the Jacob Javits Center, but it could also be another convention. It doesn't have a date on here. The screen on this is terrible. It's like strobing. Well, that's the end of that. So those are all the photos there. It's struggling to go back to the menu. Probably because the hard drive has to spin up. Oh, God. HyperCard would be faster, right, Eric? Oh, goodness. And it's like kind of frozen. That's cool. That's great. That's great. Let's get the heck out of here, please. No. It's like kind of bugging out here. How do I do? How do I get the heck out of here? Well, we're going to turn this off for now. The Digital Life with Sorel. Support Plus. Charge mode. Wait, full charge. Wait, full charge. I know, it's some kind of little tiny hard drive. We're going to let it charge for a while. And if it blows up, it's everyone else's fault but me. And then we have a bunch of other cables and stuff. This I always lusted after in the Macworld magazines and stuff like that. I think it's only USB 1.0. But I was always obsessed with like video capture. And this is composite and S-video input. And we got a USB adapter on the other end. And this is made by Belkin. And it has a little button. So I was curious how terrible these were because they weren't Firewire. This is model F5U207. So I'll have to play around with this. That might be fun to do with like an old video type thing. So I'm going to put that to the side because I actually want to play with that. Now my friend Saul gave me a PowerBook, which we'll see in a second. A PowerBook Duo 250. I've never seen this. This is, I believe, newer technology. Yeah, this is an external newer technology floppy drive for PowerBooks. I've never seen a non-Apple one. Isn't that neat? It sort of mimics Apple's design. You know, it's a little different. But isn't that neat? Hey, Tech Night, how's it going? So, have to test that out. There's a floppy in there. Don't know what's on that. But, yeah. So, okay, let me put this stuff back in the box. And I have one or two more things to go through. So we'll do that. Hope everyone is doing well today. I keep these Duo power supplies out. I'm trying to keep loosely organized here. Some of the software goes back in there. Alright, so I am going to go to the Be Right Back music just for a second, and I will be right back. Alrighty, so we are back and we have PowerBook Duo 250 with the AppleCare sticker on the back. How neat is that? Some blue tape on the front here. And the battery is still installed. That can't be good. But looks to be in pretty decent shape. I think I have a 210 and a 230, but I never had a 250. So that's neat. I'm going to take this battery out because these laptops do not like to start when they have a dead battery or when the battery has swollen. So I'm Let's see if we can take this out without harming the poor thing. It's always trouble to do. I have a Duo dock up there. We're not going to be taking it off the shelf today, though. There we go. Try and coerce this battery out of here. Hopefully it comes quietly and has not swollen. You do not want to pull on this plastic. It will break. Guess how I figured that out. Come on. Let me use a plastic tool of some kind. No, that's too big. Yeah, I think that battery does not want to come out. Oh boy. Let's see if we have a modem installed. We do! How about that? Modem behind one foot, and we have a serial port behind the other. So that's neat. Spray a little WD-40 in there. How much blue crusty stuff do you think is inside? My guess is a lot. Colin, I love your optimism. Especially because we both know that this battery is probably swollen. Oh, God. That's why I'm trying to be gentle. Oh, God. Let's see. I should be doing other things, but instead I'm fussing around with stupid old laptops. What can I shove in here and pry with? Metal. Yes, metal is good, right? Nope. Sorry, I'm just scratching the battery. Nobody cares about the battery. It's dead anyway. Let's see if I could just, like... Yeah, the problem is the only place where you could actually reach the battery is here, where my finger is. I don't think I have a... Yeah, I do have a spudger here. Let's grab one from our Quinn tool case. Hashtag not sponsored. Like they would ever sponsor me. There's nothing really to grab onto, unfortunately. And the rubber coating and such on the hinges and everything is not helping. See if I could hook this in here. I mean, this door is very... Pop the keyboard up and push the battery out from the inside. There's a gap near the terminals. Oh. Got an expert here. Let's hope the... Where the heck did I put my tool? There it is. Let's hope we can open this carefully. So there's 4 screws on the bottom. I remember 3, but... Let's do these 3. That should just do keyboard. These are the first laptops I've ever opened. Yes, Colin always comes right in the nick of time. He must be like, you know, having a relaxing dinner or something. He's like, I want to be entertained. And for some reason he chooses this channel, which I'm deeply appreciative of. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Hope you're having a good evening. Alright, let's see if this would help. My goodness, I haven't taken apart one of these laptops in a few years. That last screw may not want to come out. Well, this machine has a hard drive in it I have to recover data from for a friend. So I did not turn it on yet, but when I do, I kind of want to have a blue SCSI plugged into it. So let's see if we could get the keyboard up, and we can. And I'm actually going to unplug the keyboard, because I don't want to fuss around with the ribbon cables if I don't have to. Break those or anything while I'm using a spudger. Don't want to risk it, is what I'm trying to eloquently say, and failing to miserably. I've also been very tempted on getting a new machine to stream with, because I'm sort of at my wit's end with this Mac Pro sometimes. But anywho, it looks like we have a memory upgrade board of some type. So that's cool. That's all the way on the right of your screen, right below the modem. All right, so remove the keyboard, Colin said. Yeah, there is a bit of a space there I could probably push to get to that keyboard. There's another spudger here. This is probably the one I should be using. What would you get, a new Mac or something else? I definitely get a Mac because I have newer PCs and I don't use them because I simply cannot stand the way they function. Even the simplest things of, like, you know, trying to navigate between different applications, it just like drives me bonkers. Okay. So I'm just trying to locate something. Yeah, fuss with that later. All right, let's try and put this. You're probably not going to be able to see most of this, but I'll describe it to you. Well, I think that's actually helping it. Yeah, there it is. There's the battery. Can lift this up, kind of. There we go. Thank you, Colin, for that tip. Ooh, we have a BTI battery. Not an Apple battery, but an aftermarket BTI technology. There's only a bit of green on the back. Only a wee bit. And doesn't feel like it has swelled at all, but who knows. Definitely do not need that into the machine, to start it up. But let me get a blue SCSI ready, and we'll power this baby up. Oh, shoot. No, I can't. I can't, because I don't have the Duo dock handy. That's a whole other place. I will have to turn on this machine in another stream. The only reason I'm hesitant to do that now is because sometimes you only get one chance to turn these on when the hard drive is happy. And I don't want to risk that just flapping around and playing around with it here, so. Yeah, I saw a trash can for around $200, but then I would have to upgrade this and that. I'm like, that's $200 I could put towards a Mac Mini or something like that, you know. What I will probably do, this is just pie in the sky stuff, and make you can't screw in the things without the keyboard, you idiot. What I would probably do is, you know, the next time they refresh the Mac Studio or whatever, I'll probably get that, and then the old Mac Studio will be here for streaming. Be very overkill for that machine, but, you know, that's just one way to go. Or I get a Mac Mini for down here or something like that. Not sure exactly what I'd do, but when did AppleCare expire? We will look at that in a second after I plug this keyboard back in. Wow, I've never seen that. Oh, okay, so never mind. It's just the reflection. It looks like there was some corrosion on the keyboard connector, but I think it's just like wear and tear from this thing being like pressed in this plastic thing for like 30 years. You released me from the cave. Please, let me go freely. I always hate these ribbon cables where you put them in, and as soon as you put them in, they try and escape. And it's like, no, just stay in there. Alright, so we got the keyboard back in there. So now we could close the laptop. I could put these 3 screws back in the bottom. Power just went out. Now my phone. Oh no! Be careful. Stay safe. Get a candle ready. And don't do anything I would do. No, or don't do anything I would do either. In fact, just don't do anything. Stay away from Windows. Be safe. AppleCare expires February 3rd, 1997. Maybe I could call up. They'll give me an AppleCare Plus extension, huh? I have the official Duo Dock 1 and 2. I have a mini dock. And a childhood friend of mine may still have the eMachines micro dock that I gave him ages ago. Every once in a while I try and talk to him. I don't know if he still has it or not. We'll see. But, alright. Got that. Stay away from Windows. I didn't mean it that way. But so I'm going to put that aside there. And we have a PowerBook G3. Now this is a lovely machine here. I could not say no to this for $20. I mean, how could you? Look at that. Got the bronze keyboard there. Got a beautiful complement of ports. We have SCSI. We have USB. We have Ethernet, VGA, S-Video, modem, sound in, sound out. Isn't that neat? It's so cool. The specs of this one, if the bottom is to be believed, 400 megahertz, 1 megabyte cache, 64 megabytes of memory, 6 gigabyte hard drive, 8 megabytes video, and a DVD-ROM drive. This does not have the DVD decoder card in it, but thanks to my good friend Drake of the Satanic Mac Club, I do have one that I could put in here, so that'll be fun. So, yay! Yeah, I believe the Pismos do have FireWire. I think I have a FireWire Pismo that's 500 megahertz. Anyway, I do have a power cord here, so we will test this out. This was sold to me as working, and there's another machine that was also given to me from that I bought rather from the same seller. So we'll test that out. Sorry, just trying to undo this power cord that's still shoved into the back of this 3400. Yes, there are differences between the Duo docks. I started working on a video about Duo docks in 2018, or something like that. And then I got distracted. Oh, and there's also an infrared port on here. Who could forget infrared? Oh, boy. Well, Steve, I was trying to do some sort of mezzanine card slot expansion thing, but we need some sort of schematics on the iMac G3, the first revision. So if anybody comes across those, however you get them, I don't need to know, but if you ever come across those, that would be helpful in figuring that out. All right, so let's turn this on. 3, 2, 1. Oh, the light came on for a second. They lied. They said it was working. There's a battery in here. Let's take that out. Oh, there is a pin out. Okay. I didn't know that. Well, maybe I did and I forgot. Battery. Let's remove that. Let's turn off the power strip. Turn it back on. Yes, the power adapter is plugged in because this light went on. And maybe that's why it was only $20. Ah, rats. Hopefully it still has like a processor and everything. Nope. No processor. No hard drive. This cable is cut for some reason. But they left the damn PRAM battery in. Well, that's dumb. I do think I have a spare processor card, so it's not the end of the world. But that sucks. I should have taken a look at it and I would have haggled lower, but the case is at least in good shape. What are you going to do? Well, that explains why I won't turn on without a processor. Well, there's your problem there. Oh, boy. I should have inspected this. Now I am even more cautious of the 17-inch MacBook Pro that I bought from them for the same price. What the heck did they chop off here? Is this the modem? Yeah, the modem went here. Why would they have cut the modem card? At least it's just the modem. I'm not going to use that, but that's stupid. Oh, they cut the keyboard cable too, you monsters! What the? It's removable. Why would you cut this? I mean, at least there's some remaining, so it's in good shape too. Oh, that's a shame. You savages! Might be able to, when I'm like 80 years old with nothing better to do, recreate the connector there, because that's the keyboard connector right there. But exclusive Bluetooth mod. Well, I mean, the screen looks to be in okay shape. Has a bit of crud on there, but nothing that I can't wipe off. But, alright, well, here's the problem with that. Well, that sucks. I mean, I have one of these, so it's a parts machine, but oh well. No wonder this drive here was missing. But well, putting the battery back in because it's not going to boot anyway. All right. Oh no, I'm not getting rid of the machine. Don't worry. I'm not me get rid of something. No. So let's go grab. I have to grab the MacBook Pro I got, but I have to grab a power adapter for it. So just give me a few minutes. I'm gonna go grab that machine. I'm gonna grab a power adapter so we could test it. But and if I come across a Duo dock, I see a Duo dock, so we'll grab that too, and we'll test the Duo when we come back. But just give me like 4 or 5 minutes, and we'll go from there. You didn't miss much. We were looking at some documentation, turbo speed, looking at some other junk and cables and stuff like that. But we're testing some things and looking through more stuff, and so stay tuned. I'll be back in a few minutes. Hello, I'm back. Here's the humongo MacBook Pro. And I'm noticing the feet are all gone. Probably should have inspected this closer. I see a hard drive. Okay, so they didn't take out everything. Oh God. Let's open this up here. So we have the anti-glare screen on this one, which is why I picked it up. Looks like it's in very good shape. I have no idea if it works. We have the express card slot. I believe it's a 2010 model because we have a DisplayPort logo. But I do have a MagSafe, but it's only the 60 watt, so I don't think it will charge the battery. So I'm not sure if that's even going to like work with this. Let me just do a quick Google search. The worst camera angle ever. Sorry. There. Just what you said. Okie dokie. Well, we'll at least see if it has any juice in it, huh? I paid all of $2 for this power cord. It better work. I'm just pushing my luck, aren't I? Yes, Mike. Shenanigans will I get myself into next? I just thought the screen was neat. And I passed up one of these out of recycler a while back and I regretted it. Oh, light turns green. That's a good sign. I don't think I could take the battery out of this model, no. So, I don't know if it's going to be happy. It won't turn on. That's what's happening, Bruce. Oh, boy. Well, I guess I could leave this going for a while we tinker around with other stuff. I mean, the display looks like it's immaculate condition. No scratches, just a little dust. Hopefully it's working. But I have one that's from recycling that's really scratched up, really beat up. But this is really nice. This is really neat. So the charge light is orange, yes, Bruce. Now the MacBook is pissed. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a few minutes here. Let me grab. It's right over there. Let me grab the Duo dock thingamajig. All right, so we will not board the Enterprise, Mike. So this is the Duo dock, the mini dock. Let's find a good place for this to charge up without us interrupting it. Make some space here. Yeah, we could put that there. So let's put this under the desk here. And if we hear a loud boom, then we know it's all charged up, right? Move our parts PowerBook out of the way. Bring our Duo here. I'm curious, what's the rating on this power supply? 45 watt. Doesn't say the specifics. Oh, 24 volts, 1.8 amps. Okay. So if you're ever in the pinch saying, hey, will this go to my G3 PowerBook? No, because the amperage is different. This is only rated for 1.5. That's 1.875. So, all right. So let's power cord. Let's get a power cord for that. And I do have to prepare a blue SCSI here. Now the problem with this dock is this doesn't have rubber feet on it, but this does, and the rubber feet have decided to kill themselves. So we have to be careful with that. I also had to find, because I left a PowerBook with my friend Sean of Action Retro, and he has a PowerBook SCSI adapter that would be very handy right now, but I don't have it. So yes, it does have a retaining latch. That's this mechanism here. Like you pull it. I'll show you how that works in a moment. Let me grab the blue SCSI from behind me. And yeah, I'm gonna have to find another PowerBook SCSI adapter. There might be one over here. No, that's the wrong type. That will not work. Ah, poopy. Curse you, Action Retro. I have to get my PowerBook back from him. Let's see. I should have another one here, but there's a lot of crap on this desk. And I was playing around with this PowerBook, right? So there might be one right here, but the PowerBook is also taking up space on the desk. I should just really need to clean up this desk, and I'm going to. I finally have a few days off come after Thanksgiving here in the US, so I'll be taking full advantage of that, hopefully, and getting my act together with a bunch of things that I owe people. Hopefully sooner than then, but I got a PowerBook video cable. Oh, come on. Where the heck is it? Need some SCSI love here, man. Oh, boy. Yeah. Fun times. Let me see. I have a bunch of SCSI stuff in this drawer here. Got a PowerBook Blue SCSI, which won't help us in this particular scenario. Oh boy. This is going to be fun, isn't it? You need the right SCSI cable. Otherwise, we can't really do much with this, can we? Because I want to back up the hard disk for my friend, and without that adapter I can't plug in the SCSI thing into it. And I know I have a few spares somewhere. Yes, there's a PowerBook bin. Is that the... No. No, I think it's over here. Hold on a second. Alright, so I have a bin here. All PowerBook and portable stuff. So. Ooh, we have questionable power adapters. PowerBook 20X CD-ROM. A DVD-ROM. A super disk module, which may or may not work. More questionable power adapters, which the rubber has melted on and affixed themselves to other power adapters. So I got that going for me. I don't see any SCSI adapters. Keep looking. I might have taken them all out of here because that's how smart I am sometimes. And these are mostly power adapters. And a Zip 100. I didn't know I had one of those. Hey, how about that? We have some iPod parts. no SCSI adapters in here. Fan-friggin-tastic. Oh boy. I loaned somebody my other PowerBook G3 power adapter. I don't know where I loaned it to. It's either Mike or Sean. Oh boy. Alright. I'll put that there. Where'd it go? Who borrowed my adapter? Oh boy. Nope, there's not one in there. And for all of you who think this is elaborate ruse, no, it's not. Yeah, those adapters, at least I looked a while ago, and they were only about $20 or $30. That might have increased, unfortunately. But last time I checked with intention to maybe buy one, they weren't too expensive. Of course, I didn't buy one because I'm like, I have like 2 or 3 of them. I actually have one that does not work, so I should probably just toss that. But yeah. Oh, it's a one for the PowerBook G3. It's a thin one. I don't know. I don't know where I lent that to. Maybe it was Sean. I'll blame one of you. You could duke it out. I'm gonna walk over here. I found one, yay! I thought I had one around here. There we go, that's what I was looking for. Sorry about that. It was me. Alright, well at least now I know who to yell at when I need it back. Alright, so let's take out this micro SD card. Let's make sure we have an appropriate volume here. Assuming this hard drive works, we want to be in the position to grab all the data from it. Not poopy. Well, considering you just moved, and I don't need it at this very moment in time, as long as you know you have it somewhere, that's fine. Alright, so let's move over here. We have an 8 GB blue SCSI image here, and a whole 50 megabyte disk. So we need something larger than that. Let's go to Mac Tracker, and it will tell us what hard drive this shipped with. Yes, the power adapter. That's what I meant, Mike. But I don't need it right now, so don't worry. PowerBook Duo 250 came with, if I could scroll down, maximum of a 200 megabyte hard drive. So I'm going to make a 220 megabyte disk for our blue SCSI. Name this Duo Rescue. And create the image. Okay. Alright, so that's in our downloads folder. Let's just drag it over to here. Yes, it is a PowerBook Duo 250. Oh, okay, that's what I lent it to you for. Yeah, no worries, Mike. As long as I know who has it. I just forgot. I just saw one in the box. I'm like, I think I have 2 of those. I'm like, oh no, I gave that to somebody. So, alright, cool. So let's rename this. Alright. Okay, so that should be good. Let's eject that. Assuming this will boot to the operating system, and assuming it will be happy. We're making a lot of assumptions here, but fingers crossed, huh? Alright, so let's plug in our little SD card into our blue SCSI version 1. And we're going to have to make some room here to set up this dock. And if we could... see all the boxes in my basement. How cool is that? It's not cool. It's terrifying. And this camera does not want to... There we go. Whee! How low can you go, camera? Too low. It's too low. That MacBook is still powering up. so this will be fun. Hopefully one of these adapters works and they don't both blow up, huh? Alright, so open the flap of the Duo. Now the problem is this gunk is this is all gunk. So I have to remove these first. I have to clean the goo off of this, because otherwise it's going to get stuck on the dock, and I do not want that. We have enough problems going on. We don't need that. Yeah, no, there's no rush, Mike. Don't worry about it. Yes, there is an Apple Care sticker. We will not touch that, but we do want to get all of this old, crusty, melted plastic. There we go. Melted rubbery crap, rather. Look at that. That's all the rubber on the feet disintegrating, because if we leave that intact, it gets stuck on the dock, and it makes it almost impossible for you to release it, and it's all plastic, and it's going to break something. So we don't want that to happen. So that's why I have these paper towels nearby. Hopefully everybody is doing well tonight. Ugh, it's disgusting. It's the middle of the week, so hopefully you're making it through. I don't have to get all of it out because it's sort of like a concave pad, but I just want to get anything that would stick to the dock out of there. Horrible, horrible, old, disgusting, deteriorating rubber. But nobody in their right mind thought that anybody like us would be using these systems 30 years later. Speaking of 30 years later, hope these power adapters don't explode. They've been sitting around for 30 years too. So, alright. Alright, so, hey Rob, how's it going? So what we're going to do is going to install this dock here. I believe what you do is you insert it like this, and then you pull this back. No, it goes up, and then you pull it down. Okay, yeah, there we go. All right, let's get that out of the way. We'll use this power adapter since it's the closest to us. Yeah, you could just cut like any rubber feet and attach there. If you wanted to really make it look like fancy or something, I'm sure you could like sculpt it or whatever, but this cable's pretty thin, but it should be okay. Let's plug our power in. And we have a SCSI connector here, so we're going to plug that in. Hopefully we do not need to provide external power for the blue SCSI, or I'm going to have to lift this up because the USB port is facing down. We'll find out pretty quickly if there's any lights on the blue SCSI or not, because I forget with the PowerBook Duos. It's been a long time. So, alright, let's move the camera a bit towards this way. You can see the PowerBook more, not my gut. So let's plug the power adapter in. Alright, well that was a thing. Jeez, some crackers, that was loud. Pretty sure the capacitors have failed on that. We got a squealing good time on that. I've heard stories of these screeching. Now I've experienced one. Holy crap. It was a loud squeal and it was the chimes of death. Oh, you poor little guy. Alright, well, we won't be bothering you anymore. Sorry, Mr. PowerBook. Holy crap, that was annoying. We're not gonna be hurting you anymore. It's okay. It's okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, poor little guy. That was pretty terrible. None of the PowerBooks provide power to SCSI. Okay, I thought there was like one series that did, but either way, we don't have to worry about it because this thing is not happy right now. So that's something that we'll have to fuss with another day, unfortunately. Because I would have liked to take it. Oh gosh, yeah, the rubber even on the dock is going, as you can see. So I have to scrape that off too. It powered on just like by me just shoving the power adapter into voltage. So it's probably not good either. But yeah, it's really pissed. Oh boy. Oh, sorry for any headphone users. I did not know that was going to happen. Otherwise, I would have warned you. Everybody should just assume horrible things are going to happen whenever I push a power button on something. I mean, that's sort of the vibe I get going most of these streams, so. Sorry. I'm not responsible for your hearing damage. Oh, boy. We got like 80% of that crud off of there. So that's good. It wasn't that bad. Okay, thank you, Bruce. Alright, so we'll have to rip the hard drive out of this. I do have an adapter that does like notebook SCSI to regular SCSI. So I'll have to test that out. Let's put this away here. And I'm gonna put this down here. Let's see if that MacBook is doing anything different, shall we? It's been charging for a number of minutes, huh? If the battery has any charge left in it at all. Oh, the orange light went out. Hopefully this adapter isn't faulty. Because we've had terrible luck today. Let's push our luck. And nothing. I do have an 85 adapter somewhere. Unfortunately, the one I just saw upstairs is for the MagSafe 2, so that wouldn't work. On the plus side, no fire. Oh, boy. Thought I saw the screen flash, but I could also just be going insane. That's very possible today. It could also just be dead, you know. I forget what the Power Manager reset is on these things because it's a weird PowerBook exclusive type deal, you know. No, that has iBook adapters in it. I wouldn't have MacBook 85 watt adapters in that, but yeah, let me look up the thing. Let's see. Shut down your Mac. Hold and press the power button for 10 seconds, then release a button. Okay. Control option power button. Doesn't seem to do anything. Let's see. Well, this might be for a newer one. Hold down Shift Control Option keys and the power button at the same time. Shift Control Option. Nope, the light went green. It's probably not going to help with the flat battery, though. But thought I smelled something for a second. I got scared. Shift Control Option Power and release. I assume it has memory. But then again, we would probably hear like angry beeps if it did. I keep leaving to look elsewhere for things because I don't like doing that. But I thought I had one here. We have like 70 people here. Hey, Sean, how's it going? we were cursing at you for a bit because I couldn't find my blue SCSI PowerBook adapter, and I know you have one from when I lent you the PowerBook. It's just under the bottom cover. Well, I see it does have a hard drive in it. I guess we could disconnect the battery and try and boot it up, huh? Just a bunch of Phillips screws, huh? Yeah. Let's just do unnecessary surgery. This is a Mac 84 live stream. I got my toolkit here. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, right. I should have reminded you to bring it to the swap meet, but I'm also forgetful. And you also have a corpse of an LC of mine. And the corpse of an iMac G3. There's a lot of corpses. Computer corpses. Halloween was yesterday, Steven. Stop talking about corpses. There better be a processor inside of this one. Yeah, Sean, that Pismo I got. Not the Pismo, the Lombard G3 I got, or whatever it is. Yeah, it didn't have a processor inside. Oops. Alright, so that's the long screw in the corner. So I don't know where I'm going to find a 400 megahertz processor for a Lombard, but someone decided to steal it out of that machine for whatever reason. Alright, so the 3 long screws go to the left if the black is facing me. Math and logic. That's surprisingly clean inside. We have a Seagate 500 gigabyte hard drive. We have 2 sticks of memory. And we have a battery that is plugged into... how the hell does this plug in? There it is. Yoink. So let's unplug that. Do I have a piece of tape to put around that? I don't want it to accidentally plug itself back in. Guess I'll just leave it like that. It's probably not going to make this machine start up any faster, but it's worth a shot. Everything looks like it wasn't tampered with, but who knows? Maybe it needs the battery. This power adapter may not be beefy enough for this system. Oh boy, we're just having the best luck today, aren't we? But we have 70-something people watching, so people must like watching things that don't go places. All the cables look like they're attached. I'm not seeing any signs of water damage. So that's good. This thing looks pretty clean, to be honest. But there was a reason they were getting rid of it. So, let's see how much memory's in this thing. We have 2 gigabytes, so I'm going to guess this is 4 gigs. And that one's going to be a pain to take out, so I'm putting that back in. But the module looks identical. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, boy. Well, this is a 60 watts, not even 65. So I need 5 whole more watts. No. Oh, boy. Time to use... I don't really care about the hard drive. The hard drive's probably dead. Warning, do not remove the battery. Well, you make it look so easy to do so. I guess I could try firing it up again without said battery. Where the heck did I put my tape? There was tape here. I remember thinking like, oh, don't make that fall on the ground. It probably fell on the ground already. Again, I need to clean up this desk because there's PowerBook parts and crap from the last live stream on here. And I haven't done anything to move it because I've been procrastinating. Where the heck is the thing? No. Nope, no tape. Oh well. Usually have some just hanging around on the loops around my microscope, but I guess not. Alright, so I will just shove this connector under where it's supposed to go. So that way it should still be flushly connected to everything, but it won't turn on. Some dust and stuff, but nothing too bad. Oh, I didn't know Javier was set to stream. Sorry about that. Hello, Joe. We've been going through a bunch of stuff, and half the crap I have doesn't work. Isn't that nice? So this is a 17-inch MacBook Pro from 2010 or so. Beautiful shape. But I don't think the battery and power connector that I'm using, the combination of that, is happy. Joe. I mean, for all I know, that's the reason why it doesn't work. Maybe they spilled something on the keyboard or something. It does have an optical drive. What's this? Shift control option. Power. That does the reset there. Give it a long power button hold. Yeah, I usually do that. All right, I'm curious. I'm gonna get my 85 watt adapter, but I don't want to leave you folks, because then everyone signs off the stream and goes, "Screw that guy, he left. I'm gonna go watch something else." Maybe I'll take you with me because I have the other camera. Wow, it's a terrible shot of just like, hi, the opposite of a headless man talking. All right, let me grab this camera. Install Linux on. Oh, Sean. You and your Linux. What did I drop over here? Where did that go? Hold, please. Alrighty. So let's see if this wants to work. Enough of your Linux antics. Sean has very nice, kind Linux antics when they want to be kind and Linuxy. Alright, let's enable the audio on here. We'll activate it. Let's switch. There, hi. Alright, this may be laggy and it may be weird for a while, but you're coming with me as I look for this, okay? Hi. Yeah. Oh, you have double audio. Sorry, hold on. Okay, you should only have one audio now. Sorry. All right, let's figure out what the heck we're looking at. Looking for. I don't know, words are hard. I have this little pop socket thing on this new case I got. Time to use it. All right. And I'm streaming. Still going? All right. Yeah. Hi, this is Mac84. I'm just vlogging on vacation here. Wherever I am in whatever horrible accent I'm trying to imitate. No, it's not over there. It's not by the Xserve. Although that would be a good place for it. Having a look around. What's that over there? Nope, that's not it. Hope you like the look of my ductwork. Oh, here's an adapter. I bet you that's for a PowerBook. Oh, hold on. Let's see. 85. How about that? I hope it works. That was a short vacation, wasn't it? Like, oh my God, we did so much. There we go. Sorry about that. All right. I want to go back. Oh, you guys are weird. That's why I love you. All right. So there was a reason at some point that I removed the power cord from this MagSafe adapter. There's a lot of plastic around here. What happened to this? Oh, there was a plastic, like, there's a piece of tape on here? Oh, that's got to bode well. Well, it doesn't appear to be frayed. So, we'll just try it out. Alright. Let's unplug the thing. Okay, so we have this set on a metal surface, so if it catches on fire, the wood won't burn. And we have the power strip set to off, but we're about to turn that on. Let's see what happens. 3, 2, 1. Well, there's no light coming out of it. That was a bad noise. There was a vroom, 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 vroom noise coming from the power adapter. Was that coming from the power adapter? Or was that the hard drive? That's weird. That was a weird noise. I'm not plugging that in again. The noise was not coming from the power adapter. The noise was coming from something else on this desk of like this, like revving something. That was very strange. That was very strange. There's a miniature moose in there. Well, that explains why I unplugged it. I think I should just call this stream short because nothing has been working today at all. And we're dangerously close to breaking more things as we try. But I think we should press on and keep messing around. Oh, I have something that can't break. Well, let's not jinx it. I have a box of floppies to look through. Let's look through that together. That'd be fun. I do have a bench power supply and a MagSafe adapter, but I don't think I could spit out the 85 watts that it wants, unfortunately. Alright, so for now this poor MacBook will have to stay this way. Let's put the screws back in at least. And let's plug that battery back in. Because what I'll probably try and do is charge the battery overnight with the working adapter. And at least then, you know, we can test it with something. Let me try and clean this while we're here. Might as well, right? Yes, I will, you know, I'll bring the camera over there. I'm not bringing that over here. Ugh. All right, let's put these screws back in here. That's when Apple still used Phillips screws. Yes, there's a unique thing that RetroFox gave to me that was very kind of them. They were selling stuff at the swap meet. If you saw my VCF video, they were in it. So there you go. How's it 10:20 already? Oh my goodness. Jeez. Alright, so what I'll probably do is go through that floppy box, and that'll probably be the end of the stream, but it's a big box. It was a big box in the free pile, and on it was the PowerMac 6100 case you also probably saw in the video if you watched that. I'm not going to drag the case over, because it's just a case. But one of the rules of the free pile is, like, you should, like, if there's something there you take, you're not supposed to part it out. You're just supposed to, like, take all of it. So, I did take all of it. I think this is missing a screw. No, it's not. I'm an idiot. I'm missing a screw. But we all knew that already, didn't we? Yeah, I mean, it would be nice if it was a 2011, you know, with Thunderbolt and all that such, but if it works, it works. I think I have a similar one, but it's all beat up, but I have to organize my portables. Alright, so let's take a trip again. Sean said he wanted to take the trip again, so we're going to take the trip again. So we have to click on the thing. We have to click on that thing. We have to get this ready again. Ah, it's me. All right, on the road again. Falcor, yes. And I'll show you that sad image writer. Now, I will not be able to read your comments as I'm walking. Actually, hold on. I'm going to dual phone it because I'm insane. Yeah, I have to Google myself. That's scary. This phone is probably going to die, but we'll try it anyway. This Mac 84 guy is live, and I got a video ad, which I can't skip. It's me. I should be able to skip it. Anyway. I will be able to... Actually, I don't have to watch the video to read the comments. Oh, boy. All right. I can barely read the comments, but I can. Okay. They're really cool hidden stuff. When I organize this place and I can actually walk without, like, tripping on things, I'd be happy to do that. There's a reason why I'm giving you a limited point of view. Oh, my wife would kill me. Okay, so... let's move over here. Let's turn the light on. Oh, the light was on. Let's turn the other light on. So, yeah, there's the sad image writer that he left. And I couldn't leave it alone. It's the creamy colored one for the Apple II series. So, here's what RetroFox gave me. It's a CalDigit HD1, but it has a proprietary thing in the back. This iBook I did not get. I just put it on there because I was moving things around. But yeah, it has 7 hard drives in there, so really appreciate that. I should be checking the comments on the other phone. I just put it down and forgot about it. All that prep work for nothing. How big is that basement? Big enough. Let's see, what else did I get? Mike gave me this. It's a hand scanner dealie. This I got from VCF Midwest. It's a portable style writer printer. And these I actually picked up from the show. These IBM systems. I'm not going to try these because I need to look at the power supplies. But I grabbed this ADB keyboard too. It's an Apple Extended 2, I believe. That was $5. Cannot pass that up. But these are missing their floppy drives and they're disk drives and stuff like that. So yes, that was from you, Carl, and I greatly appreciate that. I do have to find a suitable power cord for it, but yeah. And this is a there it is. This is a 2012 iMac that Greg gave me. So thank you, Greg. He was trying to sell it and did not sell it successfully. So now it's here. I'm probably going to give it to my dad or my aunt. I don't really have a use for it, but they need a better system. So you can see a stack of 6100 machines. I need help. So yeah, that's what's over here. I was going to look for something else. Yeah, there it is. Hold, please. We're moving around in all sorts of parts of the basement there. Yes, $5 whole. Thank you, Joe. Let's see, how could I prop this up? Well, I have this power supply here. That's from an 8500. I'm going to prop my phone on the power supply. That's the secret cube room. That's where all the G4 cubes are. This is nice. I could actually stand here and do things. Somebody handed me this for free. Microsoft Basic Interpreter Manual. There is one online, but it's slightly different. So, yeah, I don't know how useful this variation would be. But, yeah. Do I want another 6100 for the pile? I'm scared to answer that question. Oh, boy. Let's see, what else? Someone handed me this. I have the boxed copy for this somewhere, so I don't really need the manual. But maybe if I get bored, it'll be used for kindling. While we're at this side of the basement, might as well look around. Service prices, October 1995. We're a little too late on that. This phone keeps going to sleep. Bad phone. Bad phone. How can I make that thing bigger? Pop out chat. Yay, it's just the chat. That's all I wanted. I don't need to watch myself. That's a bit weird. Alright, this is the strangest thing. I want you to picture this. We have a power supply that's a big cube. Below it is one iPhone, and on top of it's another iPhone. Hopefully, the microphone isn't cutting in and out too badly, but anyway. This came out of a PowerMac G5. And because I'm so musically inclined, I'm going to use it one day. I think it's a M Audio adapter. Yeah, M Audio 1010LT. PCI revision C. And the phone wanted to sleep again. What is wrong with you? Oh, I probably have to tell it not to do that. Because it's an iPhone. And I have to go to... where do I go to it? Battery? No. Display. Display and brightness. Auto lock. 30 seconds. Yeah, no, that's why. All right, back to the hole. Oh boy, good. Glad the mic is fine. I could plug a lot of microphones into this thing. Yeah, we're gonna shove that next to the Radius portrait display, and both will never see the light of day again. There was something else I was going to come to this corner of the basement to share. And I don't know. It escaped my mind. It's not in my brain anymore. And there's nothing interesting unless somebody wants like 5 copies of this laser disc here. I bet you everything's going to fall when I do this. And then it'll be funny because I'll be bonked in the head and in pain. And everyone will be like, oh no. Mike will be laughing. It's AV sampler disc. It's at an e-waste place. And they had like 3 or 4 of these. Oh, take 5, 2. Oh. Lock on the door is taped shut. No, there's 2 locks. There's 2 locks. You can't see. There's the other one. Oh, and Bruce, there's the box of soft PC. There it is. Oh boy. So we have an AV sampler laser disc. If anybody is stupid enough like me who likes these sorts of things. So there you go. I'll have to give one of these to your RetroFox. I don't need all 4 of them. They're sealed, so. But they're pretty neat. This disc is a sampler of all 5 categories: blockbusters, classics, specialty education, music, children's. That's pretty neat. And that has 2001 Space Odyssey, Terminator 2, got some Looney Tunes, Hard Day's Night, Moonwalker, Michael Jackson, Orson Welles, Citizen Kane. Yeah, so I got a bunch of movies. I'll try it in my player. Yeah, in fact, I'm leaving this one out because if I try and put it back in there, it'll break. Oh, and my pal Saul also gave me this iBook. That's what I came over here for. Now this smells like feet because the keyboard or whatever deteriorates. It's not his fault. He doesn't smell like feet. And this latch is not working. Fantastic. Oh, come on. There we go. But it is a loved iBook. Oh, that stinks. Oh, that's really bad. And the hinge is like broken at the top. But yeah, let's take a look at the inside. At least I can. You can't see what I'm seeing. And let's take a look. It's a 500 megahertz, 128 megabyte, 10 gig of hard drive space, and a CD-ROM. Oh god, this keyboard smells terrible. Why didn't the Pismo people rip this keyboard out, huh? The Lombard people. Why didn't they rip out an iBook keyboard? They smell like feet anyway. Why do you have to destroy the bronze keyboard, huh? What are you gonna do? Alright, smelly iBook, you're going over here. You smell it. What other crap do I have here that's interesting? This is interesting. This is becoming a show and tell. Sorry, it's all Sean's fault. I have this Flash Trax XT, which is kind of neat. The whole idea here was that you would plug in your compact flash card, and I believe there was a hard drive in here. Oh no, there's not a hard drive in here. But you have... Actually, no. I think there is a hard drive in here. Oh, there was some rechargeable battery of some sort. That's the model. If you're curious, you're not. But the problem is the screen is broken. It's cracked. But I just thought it was neat because I'm weird. Oh, I'm glad it works perfectly. That came from Carl and Ted, Jeremy. So I'm glad I was able to pass it on to somebody that works. That is going to have fun with it. Are you playing with my smelly iBook? Yes, Saul. There you are in the chat. I was just saying it smells. And I was saying it's not your fault. Now, you missed it maybe before, but we plugged in your PowerBook Duo, and it screamed. So I think the capacitors are a little far south on that. So I'm going to try and resurrect the hard drive at one point, but it was screeching very loudly, so I didn't move forward. So, all right, I think we're done on this side of the basement. I don't think we could cause any more other harm here. Oh, geez, I got to clean this crap up. Hey, RetroFox, you want laser karaoke? You want some karaoke laser discs? There's plenty to choose from. Oh god! All right, even I'm getting a bit nutty here. As the viewers drop, you can see all my boxed crap up there. That is too far for me to reach at this point. We got all the Apple service guides there. And most of them are scanned, so I don't have to scan my own. But yeah, this is where all the bulky stuff goes. And there's a lot of crap shoved in the front, as you can see. But yeah, that's what happens when you build shelves and you fill them. After 20 years, the 250 screamed, "Wah! Who woke me up from my sleep?" Yeah, that's pretty much expected. Joe, you can come visit anytime you want in my Italian restaurant. But you have to bring a box, and you will go home with a printer, or 5. But that's just how it works. I don't make the rules, Joe. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That's an exercise machine. That's what that weird thing was. We got some stuff on there. Ooh, a hat. So stupid. Steven, you're an idiot. So I walked over there for a few reasons, and now I'm walking back. So, Oh, that's right, the big box of floppy disks. That's what I was going to get. Why didn't any of you remind me? How dare you? I'm so disappointed with all of you. So disappointed. Hopefully it's not lagging too bad. No, the Wi-Fi ain't the best. Might as well do this over here, huh? Might as well. There we are. Welcome to Mac 84's mobile, whatever the heck this is. Oh, good night, Rob. Squirrel. But I want to bring printers. I don't know. It's Laser Karaoke Volume 1, Volume 7, and Volume 11. I don't know. All right, so let's move some of these books here, where we'll never find them again. Who wants a crusty 5300 battery? It's only a little crusty. Why do I keep this stuff? On the shelf it goes. Right next to Mario Golf. Phone, why did you go off again? Stop. Oh, I turned it into low power mode because it's only at 20%. No, I didn't turn on low power mode. Why did you turn on to low power mode? Turn off low power mode. I want you to die and suffer. There we go. I need to see everyone's comments. Still better than Greg Rucke's audio and video. That's what I strive there for, Bruce. So very thankful. All right, how the hell am I going to do this? I did not think this through. Oh, I have a solution. It's going to be noisy. Hey, how about that? I'm a genius. All right, so, well, no, I'm not. So I propped this box up somewhat. Nope. Oh no. All right, this power supply is too tall. I could put it on its side. I am a genius. No, I'm not. Stop saying that. Yeah, I'm gonna put this on here. Then there. Oops. Oh, this is fantastic. Everyone's unhappy in the comments, I'm sure. It's not a shopping cart. It's a rabbit pen thing. So it's just like, you can't see it. Why am I even bother? You can't see it anyway. So we got a box. Inside this box is a bunch of disc covers and junk, and it was free. And a lot of this stuff will be recycled. Who am I kidding? But there were some goodies inside of here. This was also on the free pile. My friend Dan gave this to me. 80 megabyte drive, probably dead. But who knows? At least clean off the crust. Well, that's vintage crust, some old metal. I'd probably get rid of, I don't know what it goes for. Goes to. This is in the free pile. I'm actually going to use these. These are disc sleeves for zip discs. How cool is that? But there are floppies in here somewhere. We got power cords apparently. And I wanted to see what's on these discs because there was an Apple disc in here. Oh, we got System 608. So I'll put these all in one of the boxes here. Hopefully you can see some of these. DOS 6.1, DOS 6.1. So those are IBM discs here. But there's, let me show you. Oh. There's a bunch of things in here. So I don't know what the heck that means, but but it'll be fun when you forget the Duo screams and you put it on again to figure it out. Yeah. Fun for everybody but me. Bad sectors. Well, that's annoying. So we got, why won't this camera focus? Oh, that's dumb. We got bad sectors. We got a blank one. These are all winners. J0051B, my favorite. J0033BY. That's the second favorite. And missing label. I see why all this stuff was free. There was... What the hell is this? Well, that's a flyback? Well, it goes to something. Well, here's the thing. Put that aside. Put that on eBay. Starting price $1. We have a questionable fan. Ryan Burke's book report. Oh, thank goodness. I've been looking for this. So stupid. Oh, boy. I'm sure this is going to be like evidence for my therapist one of these years. I'll go into therapy and start being like, do you have any idea of when this all started? Well, here's a video. All right, this is the disc I saw in the video that I was like, oh, there might be more Mac discs in here. But scribbled, so maybe they wrote over it. From 1989. That's neat. I'll put that aside. Why am I here? I'd like to know why I'm here, too. There's a bunch more floppies. Let me flip around the camera so I could do two things at once. As we probably have 3 remaining viewers on YouTube. Hello, all 3 of you. Procs. I'm just going to show the interesting discs, because a lot of these just don't have labels. I mean, if anybody wants, like, throwing stars. Hey, August, those were your zip sleeves. Well, they were in the free pile, so now they're mine. But thank you. I thought those looked interesting. Personal Training FileMaker Pro. Somebody overwrote that with a PIM logo, whatever that is. Think C copy. Disc 25 of something. 56 people looking at your junk. Well, I guess that's better than 70 people looking at my junk, but... I mean, some of these boxes are cool. The ones that aren't beat up. I could put discs in here. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I mean, there's more discs in here than I thought. Like, a lot. Answers, 8/21/94. Oh, thank goodness, I finally have the answers, folks. I've got the answers. Found them in an empty office suite I was working on way back of the shelf in the supply closet. Well, I am glad to have that. Mitsumi ATAPI IDE bus CD-ROM drive. But it was overwritten as Lessons 3. A lot of these are proudly formatted. Master save disk for something. So far, we have one interesting disc out of the bunch. I could have just taken it from the box and left the rest behind. But I have severe FOMO. Oh, I should have grabbed the thing. I'm just like giving everybody tips of how to lure me somewhere. Look at all these IBM discs with these numbers. What is this? These drivers or something? Fox Docs Backup 97. And that's a O, not fax. Hey, RetroFox, I got your docs. From 1997. Word Perfect, version 6. Perfecto. Oh. Well, there we go. This is for a G4. I actually need one of these because one of mine just doesn't have that at all. So I'm going to put that next to the tower here. How about that? Something semi-useful. We got a filter. Oh, this is your trash too? Then what was this flyback from, August? What is this from? Unless that's not yours. There's a flyback in there. It says CRT display module. Has wires cut. At least I could use the wires for things, I guess. The rest will go in the garbage. I'm so glad. Oh, the G4 bracket, not the flyback. Oh, okay. Different trash. Disc D, Business One, Images Impact. A lot of these discs are losers. Those power boards are up my alley. Jeremy, they were in the free pile. I highly doubt they work, and I would not advise anybody plug anything in. Unless you want to burn your house down. If that's the case, go nuts. At least you have some colorful discs here. OSI Pick of Berlin Wall, Disc 2. Oh, well. One whole picture on a floppy disk. That sounds about right. This must be driver sets or restore image sets or something. To start making piles under here. I mean, maybe some of these will erase okay, I guess. DES reading page. Reading in the red. Crabella. We got some fan fiction here. Or something. I don't know what that is. Some of these are hard to read. Oh, part of a Super Nintendo? Like the back of where the power jack used to be? But it's like all messed up. Ooh, we got one of those Memorex discs. Purple. Your house isn't insured. That's probably a bad idea. Oh, too bad there are none of these discs in there. Just a bunch of boxes. Part of something. Oh, it's part of a floppy drive. Looks like it. Cool disc. Oh, a bunch of Sony discs with no labels. Got an orange disc. Oh, we got forum answers. Yeah. Running out of room to put discs. I thought there would be more Apple discs in here. I was had. Well, like anything during this stream, nothing has been going well. So, got some school stuff at least. Thank you, Ryan. More discs without any interesting labels. I bet that one Apple one is just empty. But see, it would have taken too much time. IBM 18 parts. I don't know what that is. It would have taken way too much time to go through these while I was there. So, Res Edit. Ah, somebody wrote over the Mac 286 for the Macintosh 2. Oh, that's a cool disc cover too. And they wrote over it. So that sucks. Just do a project where you write Mac software to the disk, print new labels on the image, and stick them out for free. That would be cool. Some people might just throw them out. Alright, so that's the other cool disc. We have two so far. More forums. Well, we got a 1 megabyte double-sided double density disc. That's neat. And another one. Most of these are high density though. More answers. You can always have more answers. more of these IBM whatever numbers for something. I think we're running low on discs here. Yep. Another blank 2, and I think that might be it. And a fan. Ooh, a bunch of screws. The screws are actually helpful. The fan, I don't think I'm going to use that. Maybe I'll strip the wires for something. And that, my friends, is about it, unfortunately. I'm going to put some of these discs away. But, yeah, I don't know. I had a suspicion that there might be some Apple discs in here or something like that. That's why I grabbed them. But it just goes to show you, maybe I shouldn't grab this stuff next time. Because now I got a bunch of discs that are very questionable. Although, I don't care if I write over these, so I got that going for me, I guess. If you don't care what's on them, then you could use them. I should need to just put these in a certain place so I remember that these are okay to write over. And some of these boxes are cool. That's neat. There was a box like this with Apple ones, and someone last year bought them. So I was hoping to find another one of those this year, but I did not. So if anyone comes across one of those at non-stupid eBay prices, I would like to have one just to put on the shelf. Neat little box. Box of floppies. Another VCF box. See, the boxes that aren't crushed, I can actually put the discs in. I actually have disc holders, like the organizers and stuff. But I'd probably want to, like, only put ones that I know are working in there. Because I have a feeling that some of these discs may have mold in them or whatever. You never know. You never know. I also would love to have one of those floppies with the manual shutter. I think those are neat. I don't need one, but, you know, if I ever come across one. I remember getting, like, 50 floppy disks for $1 at the Trina Computer Festival ages ago. Because nobody wanted floppies at all. Sorry, the camera's sagging. Go back there. Whatever. Ooh, you have a box of Apple floppy blanks. I like this too. Like, a little tiny pack of discs. I think that was neat. A lot of IBM discs. I like how they say 2 megabytes capacity, but that's not formatted. Nice try, IBM. But a lot of these look like they were maybe never used. So, all right, so this goes, yeah, like that. Got another little thing of discs there. Got a few more to fill up here. Hopefully you like ASMR of floppy scraping next to each other. Because that's what you're getting. Oh, boy. This I could shove one more disc into. And if you don't like these sounds, I apologize. Write your congressman. Mac 84 shouldn't be allowed to stream. Well, you know, floppies are very handy. Like, I'm sure going to need some IBM reference disks. So, hopefully some of these will work. That's another 800K disk. So, you know, I'm sure some of these work. So, it was worth the chance. You know, I'm a sucker for, you know, unarchived software and that sort of stuff. Where I'm like, oh, there might be something. But, you know, usually it's not. Usually it's just like someone's backup of their taxes or some software disk that they wrote over, like old AOL disks or something like that. That's usually what it is. But now I have some disks that I can assume that there's mostly junk in here. So, how many dozens of people do we not have watching? I'm pretty sure I scared everybody away with my impromptu basement walk. box does not want to close. There we go. Data life. Verbatim. Yeah, there's no 2.8 discs that I came across. But I'm going to take these two upstairs. They probably don't have anything useful. They've all been written over, but they are clearly were used for the Macintosh at some point. So we'll see if anything is still on them. Nope, that won't go in there. Thank you, Eric. Oh, boy. I'm glad you're enjoying the impromptu basement walk. Okay, so what's left in here is a bunch of boxes. Some which are neat. I might like micro floppy disk. Like, that's cool. And we got some MSX Computers Finland business card. I guess I'll block the guy's phone number, but... Okay, thank you, Mike. But, yeah, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 boxes around this size of floppy disks. So was it worth it? Maybe. Just maybe. Who knows? Might be something neat inside. It might be all garbage. But, yes, Virtual PC 2.0, new version. Oh, God. I'm just making dumb faces at the camera at this point. But, yeah, I think I should probably wrap things up before I get any sillier. But, yeah, that's what remains in the box. Mostly cardboard crap. The broken, like this I'll throw out. That's busted. But, yeah. Anywho, hope you enjoyed whatever the heck this stream was today. Because nothing really quite worked. We tried the PowerBook Duo. Didn't want to work. That, let me show you this over here for a second. The, whatchamacallit, the Lombard didn't work at all. So that was disappointing. I'm moving a box, which I don't want to reveal yet. Which did not work either. The Lombard did not work. But I have this little mini disc player that I got that does work. Look how pretty it is. You can't tell, but it's like blue. Ooh. So that'll be in a video at some point. And yes, it's on my washer and dryer. Anywho, PowerBook Lombard didn't work. The PowerBook Duo was screaming for its life. And the MacBook Pro 17-inch shows no signs of life. And the power adapter made funny, scary noises. So I got that going for me, which is great, as I trip over things returning to my desk. Yeah, I hope it is, Bruce. There we go. I could sit down without holding my phone anymore. Hopefully nobody got sick. I just pre-ordered a new mini disc release today, if you can believe it. I can believe it. Rare Mac 84 washer and dryer scene. That would be my shipping station if I was Joe. But it's always fun to watch you root for crap you forgot you had. Thank you, Mike. Likewise. Oh, boy. But at least I was able to share some of the finds that I got at VCF. It's all used stuff. It's all swap meet. You never know if something's going to work or not. But, you know, that's half the fun of like, oh, maybe I could play around with this. There is one more bag, I think. Hold on. Yes. I forgot about this. Sorry. Ugh. We have a SE power supply that was on a free pile. Parts is parts. So, yeah. Let me put this bag down. It's probably not working. That would be my guess. We have a bunch of CDs, some of which I'm sure are already online, but these were like $5 for the whole stack. I got like a stack of them. So we got MacBook Pro install, disc 1 and 2, wireless keyboard and mouse setup, Airport Extreme, Mac tune-up Snow Leopard. That's worth the price alone. How about that? MacBook OS install, Airport Express, MacBook Pro. So a bunch of Apple Restore discs. We have Macintosh User's Guide for Performa computers. Notice the red accents. That must have cost Apple an extra few cents back in the day. How many people were still watching whatever this is? 50 people. Hello. Thank you for sticking through whatever this is. Apple CD 300i plus. This was like another thing of documentation that was free, which was very kind of them to just be like, hey, you want it? I'm like, yeah, okay. Multiple Scan 15. ClarisWorks installation guide. Love you, Joe. Oh, these are cool. These are a bunch of different SideQuest manuals and stuff. And with that company being long defunct, might be kind of interesting to scan in some of this stuff. So you have like installation guide. This looks like it covers the DOS version of things. So like, I don't know if that's archived. We have a Teleport 33.6 Internet Edition modem. Why would you not have an internet? I mean, this day and age, why wouldn't you have an Internet Edition modem? That's just funny. It's October 1996. I think they were all internet modems. Oh boy. Oh, spicy pillow mode. Which model was that, Joe? That's not fun. I mean, they got bought by somebody else. And this is the manual to the mouse I got. Isn't that neat? Oh, the 5C pink. Oh, rip. You can just rip the battery out, Joe, right? Unless it went really spicy pillow and broke everything. Do not plug or unplug any ADB devices while a computer is turned on. So there was an installation here that put an extension in there to let you do secondary mouse buttons. That's cool. BBS modems. Yeah, but not in 1996. SideQuest 270 or 105. So that's what this book is for. Word Links OCR for Macintosh. Conflict Catcher 2 user manual with the serial number written on the front. Oh boy. Oh, Spicy, as you watch, it's in the garage under an explosion containment dog bolt. That sounds great. Good luck. Handwritten notes that you can barely comprehend. That's good. That's always good. No, Siri, I wasn't talking to you. Oh my gosh. Somebody printed out their desktop. This is someone's desktop at some point. Look at this time capsule. Turbo mouse control, ClarisWorks 3, After Dark Linda, Color It, Express Facts, Kid Pics, some information for something. That's funny. No, I hear you, Joe. If you take the battery out, I'll take the phone and give it to my nephew. Or you could just throw it out. I guess they were like getting rid of things because they were scratching through, like maybe they were copying something, I don't know. But somebody did something like that for some reason. And they wrote a bunch of notes about why. It's just a bunch of handwritten notes that you can't really see. But I don't think it was optical. The mouse is around here. It's just a ball mouse, I think. More SCSI software. Oh, look at this. 3.5-inch removable SideQuest drive, 660 AV SCSI ID. So this was plugged into a Centris or a Quadra 660 AV. So there we go. I'm sure there was an optical ADB mouse, but I don't own one. More of these SideQuest manuals. Same exact one. Same exact one. Ooh, Teleport. Global Village modem. Yay! More Global Village. Yay! What else we got? This I'll save for last, because that's the goodie. Okay, here's real PC. We'll be taking a look at that in a second. So I'll put all these books away. I had this one already, but I did not have this one. Let's see which one is the updated one. So I could scan these now with a semi-crummy scanner. Alright, that's 1990. And that'll be a kind of a fun stream, maybe. This is 1988, so now I have the updated one. New edition. Well, it says new one. I should have guessed that. New. Garbage, 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 garbage. Oh, boy. Compiled and edited by blah, 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 blah. Mac user staff. Desktop publishing. Freehand. Ooh, ImageWriter 2. Hold on, hold on. Producing near-letter quality printouts from the ImageWriter without editing codes. This is cool. Ooh, it said ImageWriter LQ. Ooh, hold on, I gotta go back. ImageWriter LQ, extending the life of ImageWriter LQ ribbons. Here is one way of extending the life of an LQ ribbon. On the left side of the LQ where the controls are, there's a small switch. When this switch is depressed, the printer knows that a one-color black ribbon is loaded. The black ribbons have a tab protruding that should depress this switch. Color ribbons do not have this tab. Make sure the tab is depressing the switch. Then most of the ribbon surface will be used for printing. If you set up the printer as the manual instructs, there's every chance that you won't seat the ribbon properly because doing so requires a large degree of force and thumb pressure that most people will not instinctively apply to their new $1,300 printer. That printer was $1,300? Oh my god. That's cool. That's cool. Oh goodness. That's neat. I have to scan this book. Alright. We have Real PC for the Power Mac. Includes free games. Look at this guy's face on the thing. I don't have the hair to do that, but... New low price. Great performance. So this is Real PC 1.0 for Mac OS. And somebody wrote on the top, CD, Real PC, and Soft Windows. Ooh, Soft Windows. Alright, 2 for 1. Oh my god, we had this growing up. We had this growing up on a poor 7500. It did not run well. Oh man, that packaging brings me back. So we got Real PC here. Let's take this out of the bag. Global garbage village. I just saw that joke. That's great. Hopefully this has the serial number with it, and it does. If anybody needs a Real PC for Power Mac 1997 version 1.0 serial number, do not steal my number. It is very important to me. And it's 3100-0000-4108-6356. Very, very important to me. Neat. So I have the CD, and it looks like the manual. To make sure there's nothing, no goodies inside. No. Oh, we have a registration card in here, and a quick start guide. Installing Windows 3.5, installing Windows 95. Ooh, let's look at the system requirements. Let's see how slow of a Mac you can install this on. Oh, God. What is Real PC? Well, you bought the damn thing, shouldn't you know? Registering, who cares? Who cares? Who cares? What page was requirements on? Page 6. We passed it because we got too excited. Okay, requirements. Here we go, fellas. Fellas and folks and whoever's out there. Any Power Macintosh. Mac OS compatible. 7.1.2. Minimum 16 megabytes of memory. 50 megabytes of hard disk space. Any CD-ROM drive. Could you imagine running this on... Oh, they mixed this up. This is Insignia. Oh, wait. Insignia made both of these? Oh, I guess they did. Could you imagine running this on like a 601, 66, or no, 60 megahertz? That was the slowest one that Apple made. Oh my god. That would be terrible. Oh, good night, Eric. Yeah, we're going to be signing off here too. Oh my god, that would be terrible. Oh man. So I guess Real PC came out after Soft Windows. Yeah, because that's Soft Windows 3.0. So I think this was bundled with Windows 3.1, I think? Oh, crappy 286. Yeah, sounds about right. So yeah, here's Soft Windows 3. Oh. So somebody wrote Art Wixon. Maybe that was her name. Or whatever. But they wrote some notes here. Maybe that's a serial number. Yeah, I wouldn't try that on anything but a Power Macintosh. Making your life easier was never so affordable. Run all your Windows 95 applications with soft Windows 95. Run all your Power Macs applications for soft... Oh, never mind. I'm misreading things. So we have soft Windows 1.0, which is MS-DOS compatible. We have soft Windows 3.0, which is this. I think we had soft Windows 95. I think that's the one we had as a kid. I'm not sure. But the packaging was extremely similar. So yeah, it looks like they're both. So now I have both. Power at your fingertips, CD directory. And then Mac Disk lets you open disks and copy files and even send them back to the Mac platform from any PC. That sounds kind of useful. Intrigue, the Windows application server for all enterprise desktops. Soft Windows, run Windows on Unix. Hey, Sean. A complete PC for all your Unix RISC-based workstations. Run all Windows and DOS applications on Sun, Hewlett-Packard, IBM, Digital SGI, and Motorola workstations. Includes a complete PC networking support. Sean, if you're still here, that's what you got to get. You got to get soft Windows for Unix. It's terrible. Oh god, that would run like crap, I'm sure. But oh, that's neat. That's cool. Yeah, our disk was yellow, so this is soft Windows 3.0. But the packaging is very similar, so that just brings back memories. But, all right, last thing that we're looking at today. Let me put everything back. I had to get it for the box. I mean, come on. I have a 286 card, like a physical Nubus card. Or maybe it's a 386, I forget. That a very kind user donated to the channel. I have to play around with it. It does work. I tested it on my Mac too. I had to play around with it. Alright, this is the last thing I'm going to show. And it's neat. I'll probably do a little video about this. But what I'll be doing is asking if anybody knows where I can get the special cable for this. You let me know. This is the cutest little thing. It's a Panasonic Business Card Reader Plus. A Neo file. Just look at this chunky bad boy. There's a little screen. And it's got a keyboard. And you could scan business cards. The whole idea is that you'd put a business card in here, it would do some OCR magic, and you'd have a digital version of that business card here. It has a little serial port that you could link to a PC. I'm going to show that to you. I need the cable that plugs into there, and I need the stupid software because I want to play around with it. But it works. Isn't that neat? I think that's really cool. You got little things there. We could go to map. Isn't that neat? No, you can't put contacts on an iPhone. Hey, look, Bruce is Australia. That's witchcraft. You can't do that. It actually still keeps the time. Isn't that nuts? Let's see if we could see what time it is in Australia. I don't know how to work this. How does go time? How does go? Bruce, don't tell us. We're going to figure it out ourselves. Oh, F2 zone. Change world city. Yes. Oh, it's generating a list. Or oh, I could move the cursor around. All right, we're moving it to Melbourne, Sydney. There we go. It's 2:15 p.m. in Sydney, Australia. According to this, I don't know if that's correct. Tasmania is missing. Oh boy, I don't know. I thought this was pretty neat. So I have yet to put a business card through there. Apparently, you have to calibrate it or whatever. But I have both of the manuals. So I have the user's guide here. Yay, it's correct. See, it still serves one purpose. And then a quick guide if, you know, you don't want to spend all your time reading the user manual. I don't know, I just thought this thing was stupid neat. I mean, just look at it. It is so cute. And I mean, the size of my phone, there it is. So, it's not that chunky, just a little bit. You could scan in business cards, which I guess I could just take photos of, but I love the little pictograms on the side of the screen there. Come on, focus. Person, company, job title, address, telephone, fax, other. Oh, focus on other. It's the best one. Come on. Come on. Yay, other. It's a smiley face. It's so dumb. I love it. Ditch the Apple Watch. You just strap this on. Hey, hold on. Let me look up my things here. Me type in my business. Me calculate these things for you. This is so ridiculous. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Well, anyway. That's all the shenanigans I wanted to show you today. I have my work cut out for me to find places for all this crap. I mean, treasures. Treasures. None of these will end up at Mike's house or Sean's house accidentally being mailed there at all. None of them will. Especially the broken systems. Go True Invest Smelly iBooks. I think that's a great idea. So we have about 50 people watching. I just wanted to say to everybody, thank you very much for tuning in today. We unboxed that big box of stuff from Trina, most of which was questionable hard drives. I guess we'll test that in the garage with a very long extension cable at some point. And then we tested some machines that didn't want to work. We tested a screaming PowerBook Duo. Spicy. And we have a bunch of documentation to probably archive one day. But hope everyone's doing well. Hope you had a good time during this stream today. Probably won't stream for a few days because I got some other stuff. I actually had to ship off things to people and I had to send some repairs back. So I'm going to try and focus on that stuff. But I did want to open that box and I did want to show you some things I got from VCF. And if you did not see that swap meet video, please go back and watch it. We'd greatly appreciate that. But yeah, I think that's about it for now. I'm going to hit the end stream button. I'm going to thank everybody for watching. Thank you everybody for the super chats, for the likes, the subscribes, all that stuff. Sincerely appreciate it. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you very much. Bye.